From the Blow My Fuse release, that is the title track. That is Kicks. Want to say happy birthday to her own May-Kay. 17 years old, Chris.
Wow.
She's almost legal.
It's legal in some states.
Well, she does live in Missouri, so she may be legal at this point.
Well, she's in Missouri. She's probably been legal since she was 10.
Well, she did request that song, Blow My Fuse. So happy birthday, May-Kay.
Yeah, happy birthday, darling.
There you go. All right, so you wanted to talk about the top 20 countdown.
Just real briefly, the top 20 countdown is next week. As you guys know, Neely and I are taking a much-needed break. I think I need it more than you do, but I need a break. So we are taking the next 2 weeks off, but we are doing new material for you. Next week will be the top 20 countdown. The week after will be the best of segments.
Sure.
The top 20 countdown, for the last couple of years, the big bitch has been that people can't download it. So they have to hear it live or they just don't hear it. You know, and fair enough, bitch. Well, this year...
Who are you calling a bitch?
Carolina Cookie Burner, May-Kay, Kendall, they're all bitches.
Okay.
Scotty.
All right.
They're all a bunch of fucking bitches.
Sure.
But no, this year, I don't know if you've looked at the calendar at all, but the 2 weeks that we're off are Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
All right.
And I'm like, that's going to be tough for people to tune in, and I get it. So what we're going to do is the best of show, the best of segments show is going to be in its entirety on Spreaker. We're not going to cut it up. We'll just put the whole fucking thing up there. It'll probably be cut into 2 pieces because I don't think we can load a 6-hour piece.
No, it's so good for 5, I think.
Yeah, so we'll probably cut it in half and put both segments up there for people that want that whole show. Now, but that leaves the music show, which, of course, always brings up the problem of licensing. Well, thanks to our good brother over at Uncontrolled Noise, we've worked out the licensing problem for this year.
All right.
So, if people want to download, if they're not going to catch it live, they're going to be able to download it over at Uncontrolled Noise on our CMS OD download.
All right.
It'll be up on Monday, the Monday after it airs, so that'll be the 26th. It'll be available for download. If people want it, you can go over to uncontrollednoise.com. You can click the link that says CMS OD, and you can subscribe to the podcast over there, or you just download it. It'll show up where you can download it individually. But there's an RSS link that you can copy and paste into your iTunes or whatever the fuck you use. And it will be there the Monday after. So that's the 26th. So for those of you that want the entire show with the music, it will be available for download legally. Right. I worked it out with Corey. Corey is the man as always. And, just want to make sure that people hear it this year. Because there's a lot of cool music. You saw the list, right?
I did. And there's going to be, between you and I,
like 30 bands.
There's going to be like 35. Is it going to be like about 35 different bands?
Something like that. I mean, there's only a few that you and I both had.
Sure.
There's not too many, and there's 40 songs. So, it's going to be a pretty diverse thing. A lot of good music, a lot of good tunes. So if people want it, we're making it available.
Sure.
This year, and maybe further. We might do something else. I'm testing to see how this goes. It's a weird thing. It's, Corey says we could make the shows downloadable, but I just fear it.
Well, here's the thing, and people, a lot of the average listener, they don't get it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of copyright licensing involved with doing a show that has music involved.
Yeah.
We would love to provide you with that show.
Yeah.
Which is why we cut up the CMS every week without the music, because we are not licensed to do the music. Just, we just played Kicks Blow My Fuse or whatever.
Yeah.
We can't include that in the CMS download or the podcast because of the licensing fees and, the rules and all that kind of stuff. But apparently our affiliate, Uncontrolled Noise, Corey over at Uncontrolled Noise, he apparently has some kind of licensing that allows that.
He has a blanket license for on demand.
But see, that costs money to do that. I don't know what Corey shells out every year to run his Uncontrolled Noise, but I know for a fact that he had Eddie Trunk on his streaming.
Sure. And
that cost him literally hundreds of dollars a month.
Yeah.
To allow that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it costs money to do this.
Sure.
And, I put in X amount of dollars to do this show every week, which is fine because this is my passion.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to paying to allow the fans to download music and stuff,
yeah,
that could add up to a infinitesimal number.
Yeah, it can get big quick.
It can. And the thing is that so much of this music is available in different outlets, be it Spotify or YouTube or Amazon Music or whatever. If you really wanted to hear it, you could go get it yourself. Yeah, you're going to have to pay for it, but I can't afford to pay for everybody who wants to download 50 songs.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't work that way.
Nope.
So this year, Corey apparently has some way for you to download the top 20 CD countdown for 2016 that Chris and I picked for this year.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So enjoy it. I don't know if this is going to be an ongoing thing, but this year you're going to get it.
Yeah. Well, we're going to try it here. We're going to see, here's where I'm always leery with that. And again, I'm taking Corey's word for it. And believe me, the show's going to get put on Corey's server and it's going to be, downloaded from there because there's all kinds. I'm not going to get into it, but there's all kinds of legal mumbo jumbo bullshit to make this legal. And Corey says it's fine. So I'm like, okay, he's the station owner. So
he's upper management.
He's upper management. Exactly. But, the one question I get a lot on Facebook is, well, how come the other shows can do it? How come when I download blah, 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 they can do it? And the answer's pretty simple. Those shows don't ruffle feathers. And that's our big concern. Because we piss people off, why give somebody an instant reason to come after us? An easy out. And that at least in my mind, that's why we don't do it. Not because we're worried about getting busted by the music police, but because if we fucking call somebody out and we're playing licensed music, it's easier for them to take us off by bitching to Spreaker or whatever that we're putting out illegal content. So that's why I don't do it. Is that?
Yeah. I don't need the additional problems. That's what it boils down to. This show is 90% Chris and I talking.
Right.
We use the, music for a break.
Commercials.
Yeah, it's our commercial break.
Sure.
So, but what we can't give you that in the download. And at the end of the year, I mean, especially 2016, there's been so many great records released.
Yeah.
We can't offer that for nothing.
Right.
Because it's not ours. We don't own that, but we picked it, so you're going to get to hear it or even download it. But somebody's going to pay for that, and according to what we understand, Corey's got the deep pockets on it this year. So thank Corey from Uncontrolled Noise for giving you the opportunity. If you want, you're going to get at least 40 or 50, 60 songs, because we've got people who've contributed thoughts and their own lists.
Yeah, so you're going to get a lot of shit. So, if Corey's shaking the pan with Patreon or something, fucking donate to him. I mean, we have it on our site, the advertise thing where people could do advertise. Did you hear that we have an ad?
I saw that, the healthy thing.
Yeah, I was like, hey, whatever, good. I went and did a read, whatever it is, prescription for life. I was like, yeah, cool. I don't know what she's thinking of, but okay. We'll happily promote it.
Sure. As long as it's, a supplement that keeps my pee-pee hard, that's all I care about.
Hey, let me just tell you, 25 big ones for that one.
There you go. Hail and Kill Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, bro. Wicked show tonight. This is the real John Rufo, calling from Boston, Dorchester. Go Sox. It's been a rough week. My friend died, and I lost a leg to gangrene. But let's party. I want to talk about metal. Who's that guy who sang for Poison?
Brett Michaels?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah. He's a good-looking guy, right?
Okay.
Good tunes, wicked good tunes. I've been running a three-white volunteer committee all weekend. He was a great guy, Beantown legend. He donated a lot of money to the Special Olympics. And you know what? I love you. I love you, Neely. Love you, love you, love you, love you. We'll eat you up, Boston style. The Chris, very angry at you. Very angry at you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I give you everything I got every time I call, and you sit there and you make fun of me. And, you didn't call my wife this weekend. It was her birthday, and I was pretty upset about that.
You stink, and I don't like you.
Yeah, I'll forgive you, even if you are garbage. You know what? She's dead. Hell no, Stormlooker. Yeah.
You are garbage.
Exactly. All right. So next week, top 20 countdown, Chris and Neely.
Yep.
Only this year.
Yep. We had others that wanted in, and I just was like, eh.
You know what? We allowed a couple other people over the last couple years to be a part of the show.
Yeah.
Didn't do so good.
I didn't mind Red. I never mind Red and Jerry.
No, Red and Jerry, they got their shit together, but and I'm picking on our friend Tim James.
Yeah.
He didn't get the concept.
Yeah.
And who else did we let be a part of the show?
Okay. Doghouse did okay.
Yeah, he did okay. But it's just going to be you and I this year.
Yeah.
And then a couple of people throwing in some suggestions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And a story.
Yep, that's it.
That's what you're going to get.
Couple of things mixed in here and there, and that's it. I already did my parts, so I'm done.
Well, I would have done mine today, but I was doing car stuff. But I'll try to get that tomorrow.
You were doing stuff like a man.
Yeah, I was doing manly stuff today.
Exactly.
All right.